Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Crypto LLC. In today's video, I'm showing you guys digital shovel. It's a Bitcoin mining container. Giving you guys an overview of it. Also be going inside, taking a look. So this one, you can have 88 Bitmain miners. It's a 300 kW Bitcoin container, mining container, so it can do 300,000 watts. So you're going to need a little bit more than 3 of these to do a megawatt, a little bit over that. But it is priced pretty competitively. If you want just like a small little container, look how small it is. It's only about like 10 feet long, very small container. If you want something like this, you just want to put it on your property, only 300,000 watts. And you want to run something really, really small. This is an opportunity to do that. Now they have modular designs, which means you can place them side by side. This door right here is removable. See right here, this door, and you can place another container right next to it, and then just add on to it. So it'd be second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So you can put like 8 of them. In between, you put a switch gear, and then you can hook them all up to one transformer. So you can have like 8 in a row. Very cool design. Something that you can consider when you're building out your farm. Again, this is digital shovel. All right, so before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul, all right? So make sure you have both of those. And we provide Bitcoin services here at Crypto LLC. We can build out a farm, any state, any country, from start to finish. We can advise you what container to buy, a digital shovel, maybe an ant space, maybe one of these other containers here at the Bitcoin Conference 2023. There are various options. You watch our channel, you'll see other containers posted there. And we can help advise you, what state you're in and what your situation is, and tell you, hey, go with this one, or go with ant space, or go with hydro. Whatever it is, we can help you do that. We also sell miners. So go to cryptollc.org. We have very good competitive prices for used and new miners. We can help advise you which one to go with. By the way, here's a modular design of digital shovel. You can see here, just this guy all by itself. I put 3 of them together, you're gonna get up 900,000 watts. Actually, this is the single one right here, 300K, 20,000. Now, if you add all the options to it that you required, like all the connections, all the ports and all that stuff, if you add all those options to it, and get it like how you actually want it, the price is about 25,000, so you're gonna add another 5K onto this. Then shipping costs is gonna be another couple $1,000. So it's gonna be around $2,730 for one of these. Now, if you buy more, more sets of these, if you buy like this type of setup right here, they'll give you a discount. But you can see how you can have that modular design, go to 4-piece, 6-piece, 8-piece, and 10-piece. You see right here, this is a 3 megawatt, and then you have a 4800 switchgear, which is right over here. This allows you to connect them all to switchgear that goes to the transformer. You see the price there, $175 for all 3 megawatts with the switchgear. I think the switchgear should be included. Have not verified that, but I see it here. It's probably included in the price of $175. So you get all of that, and again, each one has 88 spots in it for Bitmain miners, and it has almost double that for a Watts miner. So you can run either that or Bitmain. Something to consider. All right, now let's talk about we'll go inside of it and take a look. Before we do that, let's talk about the filtration system here. See how they have a blue polyester filter? This is basically the same type of filter we use at our mining facilities. It's like a blue polyester filter. It looks like probably like a 1/4 inch filter. It's a great filter. It stops dust, bugs, obviously, small bugs. It stops all those little gnats. Even they can't get through that filter. So it's not one of those standard cheap filters. It's actually a nice, good polyester filter that stops tiny little bugs, and a lot of the dust, most of the dust will be stopped. You got 3 of those, 1, 2, 3. Now, hopefully there's no one inside so I can jump in there. All right, good, no one in here. All right, so this is the inside of that container. See how small it is? See my feet? And see how much space is in here. See how small that is compared to this little container. It's like 10 feet. But inside, you can see all of these breakers here. Each one is 20 amps, and each one's a miner. So you go down, all the way down here, you see you have 48 of these. And then on this side, you have additional breakers here. Each one has a measure or watt. You know, I think it's a magnetic field that's being measured here. It's going to give you the amp load on those breakers. That way you know how much the miner is consuming. So as you put the miners down here on these shelves, looks like they're built for Bitmain, I think. Probably would be a Bitmain miner will fit here. But as you place them here and you plug them in, you'll be able to see what the usage is on each miner. At the top here, we have a 350 amp breaker. Give you guys some zoomed in focus shots of that breaker so you can get some information off of there. So this 350 amp, do the math on it, 3-phase breaker, and I think it does about half this container here, and then this 350 amp as well. Now this is overkill on the breakers. You don't need that much, but they added that there because technically you can actually load up this container more than 300,000 watts, a little bit more. So they kind of overkilled it on the container there. You see the voltage here is 415, 240. Each leg is 240, 415 as you combine two legs. So you can take 415 times 1.73 times 350 will give you how many watts you can load on that breaker. From this side, you see the filtration system. So they have that blue polyester filter, and then they have this white, it looks like a standard, like a AC filter here. And shelves. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 shelves. So you really load up this container here. A lot of miners. Again, it's 88 Bitmain miners and about 190 watts miners. A lot of miners you can put in here. Now, it also has additional features, controls here. See how they have their own PCB board. This thing provides you with additional information such as usage. You can turn miners on and off. There's like, I think they have like an interface, you know, confirm with them. I think they have an interface for it as well. So you can really control your stuff like remotely and have access to it. That's really great because sometimes, like let's say this miner goes down, right? If there's no one at the actual mining facility, there's no one there that can unplug. Sometimes miners freeze. You know, it's very rare. Once in a while, a miner will freeze, and you can't access it. You can't get into its web UI. So you need to unplug it and replug it. You just need to restart it manually. You can't even restart it like from the web UI. You have to show up to the actual site, unplug it and replug it in. Now, if you have this control through this board over here, and you can send a signal to actually restart the miner, then you can do that remotely now. So even if it froze in this position here, you just send that reload signal or turn off signal, and you'll get access to that miner. Now see, we have some exhaust fans there in the back, 1, 2. Look like, let's see what size is that. It looks like 36-inch fans. And then you have 2 there on the bottom. Again, looks like 36-inch fans. So you have those 2 exhaust fans. That's great too. And then this door. Talked about it a little bit outside. So this door, you can then remove it. So it's here because this is just like a 1 unit, you know, how it looks as a 1 unit. Remove this door. You put another one of these containers right next to this one. Remove this door and you have access to the second container and the third and fourth, and, you know, and so on. It's a great setup. Floor, painted blue. You know, looks like some sturdy metal. You know, as you touch the container, like touch the container, and it feels like nice, sturdy, heavy duty steel or whatever this is, probably steel. Heavy duty. Top here, this is where a lot of the electrical wires are being pulled through. You know, you have that sticker there. Oh, let me show you outside as well. So go outside, also on the other side. All right, so right there, that's your bus bars. So that's where the transformer or switchgear will connect to those bus bars. And that's where the power will be delivered to the container. Actually, the wires will come up here and just go right into that bus bar, power those. You see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you got a neutral, A, B, C, and you power that whole container just like that. The container can be lifted with a forklift. You got 2 holes right there at the bottom. So you can pick it up and drag it around. Since it's so small, it gives it really good mobility, as you can place them really, really fast. It is very small container there. All right, so yeah, so that's how this container looks and feels. You see right there, it fits 88 S19s, 2 to 3 week lead time. They build them in the United States. So if you're interested in digital shovel, it's a container that you can consider for yourself. Looks like a good setup. And again, we advise our clients at Crypto LLC, like if you want us to build a farm for you, manage it for you, set it up, we'll take a look at your property, we'll take a look at your setup, we'll take a look at your power, and we'll see what you want to do, and we'll advise you. Like, do you want to go digital shovel? Do you want to build your own containers? Do you want to go with ant space? Do you want to go with HK3 hydros from Bitmain? Or do you want to go with any of the other containers that are for sale? There's one right over there. Maybe you want to go with that one over there. That's a 40-foot container, a 20-foot container. Whatever you want to do, just you have to sit down, do the math, see what works at your property, and make that decision as what's the best. All states are different. So we provide that service at Crypto LLC. We'll help you set up the best case for your property. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys like it. Until next time. Bye.